I'm not here. Where am I? Where is Navina? Excuse me? Wait. Hello? Wait. Why am I not on screen? Wait a second. I don't understand. Can you hear me at least? That's good. But why can't you see me? Ugh. Maybe I should delete this and then bring it back. Wait, guys, just just a second. Wait. Am I blind? I can't find Spout. Guys. I can't find Spout, guys. Oh! Okay. Maybe something messed up with my OBS yesterday because it turned off, like, because of the thingy. The thingy that happened. My power going out. Okay, it's okay. We have a workaround. Here I am. Wow! There I am. There's me. Okay. Good enough, right? I think so. I don't really know what happened, but we're here, so it's okay. I'm just using like the actual B2 Studio game capture instead of Spout. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. Nano is back from the ghost realm. I know I wasn't killed by ghosts. Shockingly. Ooh. Scary. Oh my goodness. Guys, hi! Happy Saturday! It's Saturday! Or Catterday! Yeah! Was that a good one? Come on. Come on, that was pretty good. Come on, you gotta laugh a little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! You guys hate me, you hate me, you hate me, you hate me, you hate me. I hate this chat. I hate this chat. Wait. Run it back, run it back. I hate this chat. Anyways, you guys want to date some girls? You want to date some beautiful women together? No? Oh. Okay. Bye, I guess. Nano too. I'm kidding. I'm kidding! It's a joke! It's a joke! Yeah, I deleted the library in ASMR because the power went out like halfway through. So we're gonna redo it. Probably tomorrow night, I think. Because it's supposed to be storming tonight and that worries me a little bit. So I'll do it tomorrow night. I'm doing good. How are you guys? We're gonna date some beautiful women. I'm so excited. This is just a demo of this game. This game is called Love Curse. Find your soulmates. And it's a dating game about beautiful women kissing each other. My name is Nano. I'm so excited. I'm blushing. I should have gotten the heart monitor out. Oh, I'm so stupid. That's fine. Thud. Ow. Ah! The piercing sound of blaring horns blends. Blah, blah, blah. For a split second, I'm engulfed in a white light. I thought I would die in that car accident. Oh my god. I almost died. I wake up, my heart pounding viciously against my chest. I'm completely drenched in sweat. It's still dark outside. I keep having the same nightmare over and over again. Uh-oh. It seems like I still haven't recovered from what happened that day. Oh no. That day was the day of my 20th birthday. I'm so young! True to life! Oh, I should turn off my game BGM. I'm silly. Thank you. That day was the day of my 20th birthday. I was planning on going out and celebrating with my friends. However, I ended up almost dying from a car crash while walking around the shopping district. The car was charging forward in my direction. My brain was yelling at my body to move out of the way, but my legs wouldn't listen. They'd turned completely numb. All I could do was stand there. However, to my surprise, the crushing pain and feeling of weightlessness never came. Even the wail of the car horn was abruptly cut off. Beautiful woman, oh my god. I like her. A strange young woman suddenly emerged in front of me, standing right in front of the car, and miraculously, the car that was coming straight in my direction somehow stopped right in front of her. What's going on? No one could answer my question, but without her, I would have lost my life, doomed to be crushed underneath those tires. I tentatively approached her after catching my breath. Thank you, but let's not stand in the middle of the road. It's dangerous. She stood there, motionless, her eyes shifting as I moved closer in her direction. Oh my god, don't just stand there. Kiss me. Ooh. Hello? Worry not. They call me Phoenix. I stepped forth to offer thee my aid, as thou was in the most perilous of situations. I see. Phoenix? What a weird name. Why is she talking like that? I've come to find thou to settle some urgent matters, so important it concerns thine own life. What? My mission is to protect and guard the Yan family for a millennium, yet thy life is nearing an end. I am powerless to change the course of thy fate alone. Thou were to perish by that collision, yet I have used mine power to save thee for another year. I couldn't recover my senses because of the enormous information in these words, but just stare at her with an open mouth. Unfortunately, bending heaven's will greatly depletes my energy. I must seclude myself in the mountains and continue cultivating. Thou must find thy fated lover to save thine own life, for if not, no one can salvage thy soul then. Oh my god, I have to kiss girls so that I don't die? Sign me up. My fated lover? Wait a second, are you saying I'm gonna die if I don't find my soulmate? Phoenix nodded, a solemn expression on her face. None of it made sense. Phoenix's words defied reality, but she'd somehow forced the car to suddenly come to a stop, saving my life. The headlights were still shining upon me. I had no choice but to believe her. How do I know you're not lying to me? I asked, a slimmer of hope still remaining that this is all just a prank. How do I know you're not lying to me? The world is filled with scammers, and they come up with all sorts of excuses to trick people. Phoenix looks at me with a solemn, pitiful look in her eyes that radiates holiness. I was immediately swayed by her eyes, believing her to be telling the truth. Why would I gamble with thine own life? I wanted to say something else, but she suddenly disappeared, her last words being, tread lightly. Just kiss her already? Oh, I wish! I can't be that forward though, guys. We have to have some tact, some strategy, some planning. I was completely lost in my thoughts. What was going on? When I finally came to my senses, I found myself pulled to the side of the road by my friend Megan. Oh, she's so cute! That was so dangerous! What were you doing standing in the middle of the road? You're lucky that car stopped in time. Otherwise, your 20th birthday would have been spent in the hospital. I didn't respond. Megan waved her hand in front of me. Hello? Nano? Everything okay? But in that instant, everything turned black and I lost consciousness. Later, I woke up in the hospital. Megan had taken me there. The doctor examined me and said I luckily hadn't suffered any serious injuries. My elbows and knees were bruised, but that was it. I'd fainted from being in shock. I asked Megan if there was a young woman who helped me, but she said she didn't see anyone. All she remembers is that I'd fallen to the ground. Fortunately, the driver was able to brake in time, so I only suffered minor injuries. Phoenix, fated lover, guardian angel, I murmured to myself. I'm still lost in my thoughts when suddenly my phone buzzes. Who's texting me so early in the morning? I grab my phone and take a look. It's my mom. She's an early riser. I sigh and start typing up a response. Oh my god, I'm texting. OMG. Remember to eat on time. Yes, I know. Mom, why are you up so early? It's the weekend. Is something wrong? Oh, sweetheart, did I wake you up? No, I was already awake. What's up? Something happened in our hometown. Your dad and I are heading back. Can't believe there's now a problem back there as well. My heart sinks. What if this is connected to me as well? What's wrong? Don't I take some time off? What's wrong? Why don't I take some time off? Maybe I can help out as well. No, you focus on your studies, okay? Your dad and I will be just fine. Okay, stay safe. Have you finished packing? Yes, we have. Don't worry about us, okay? Take care of yourself. Don't hesitate to contact me at any time, alright? Remember to eat. I can't help but worry about you. I know, I'm already an adult. Why can't you trust me? Sweetie. Okay, I have to go. We're about to leave. Got it. Drive safely. Yes, I know. Oh, by the way, a new tenant will be moving into the room next door. I couldn't read all of it! Will the log show me? The log doesn't show me! This is why I hate visual novels. I turn off my phone after saying goodbye to my mom. I massage my temples. This sudden turn of events has been hard for me to digest. I glance at the clock. It's too early for me to get out of bed, so I decide to go back to sleep. Hongshu. It's almost 9 in the morning when I wake up again. Lazy? My sleep schedule's been messed up ever since the day of the accident. I went to see a doctor who diagnosed me with insomnia. She said it was caused by the trauma I'd recently experienced and prescribed me some sleeping pills. I make a note in my head to invite Megan for a walk. Maybe it'll help alleviate the stress I've been feeling. I'm in the middle of my makeup routine when I notice rustling sounds from the apartment across mine. Is this the beautiful new tenant that moved in? Is that the new neighbor Mom mentioned? I can't believe she's moving in already. Suddenly, I hear 2 knocks on my door. Who is it?
姐姐，我是隔壁新搬来的，想跟你认识一下。
Jije is an affectionate term to address a female person of the same age or older. I'm a bit surprised. I didn't expect the new neighbor to be so outgoing. Hello! I was in my bedroom and didn't hear you. Sorry about that. I opened the door after finishing my sentence. Guys, this is my ideal woman. Oh my god, the short hair, the edgy style, the tomboyish appearance. But even though she's a tomboy, she's still kind of feminine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. be in love, chat. I might be in love. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay. I'm calm, I'm composed, I'm calm. Standing across from me is a girl with a cheerful look on her face. My heart instantly feels warm. Her little fang! Oh my god, stop. Sunlight streams through the hallway, casting a golden ray along the edges of her short, curly brown hair. She stands there with a cup of bubble tea in her hand, bathed by a warm glow.
我叫夏赤梅，你好。
Wait, I don't want to pronounce this wrong. I'm just gonna, I don't know how to pronounce the first one. I'm just gonna say it. Xia? Xia? I don't know. Guys, I can't pronounce Chinese. This is awful for me. That sounds familiar. My initial wariness of her immediately vanishes. I smile, shaking her outstretched hand. Hi, I'm Nano. A look quickly crosses her face after I introduce myself, but I can't seem to put a pin on what it seems, or on what it means. It disappears as soon as it comes, though. She nods and immediately returns to her cheerful self.
我知道呀，姐姐。
Is she like a rock star or something? How do you know that? She mischievously winks.
你猜？
Her playful tone and energetic look feels familiar, but I can't seem to remember. I rapidly search through my memories, yet it ends up being in vain as I still can't remember. I tentatively decide to respond. Trick her! Oh my god, our affection points went up, I think. I'm sorry, I was in a car crash a few days ago. Everything's a little jumbled right now.
车祸？没事吧？身体要不要紧呀？
Oh my god, I'll be better if you give me a kiss. Concerned, she glances up and down my body before asking me with a suspicious tone.
姐姐身上怎么没有伤口呢？不会是骗我的吧？
I give her a confused look, not saying anything.
真没办法呀，姐姐要自己照顾好自己呀。我说就是了。
She's gonna tell me. Oh my god, we're having like a conversation. Her sprite is so good! Okay. The uneasy silence lingers in the air. After an awkward pause, Nyx continues speaking. Is it Nyx? I don't know.
没有印象了吗？我们小时候认识哦。
We're childhood friends. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is my ideal woman. Her words seem to flip a switch in my brain, and the memories suddenly all come flying back. They'd been sealed away by time, but now I can hear the sound of bright laughter, the noisy chirping of cicadas, and even see the faded words on popsicle sticks. I know who she is. However, the person in front of me looks so different from the person in my memories. Hesitantly, I ask, Nixie? She beams, her smile stretching across her entire face.
你终于想起我来了，姐姐。
You've changed so much over the years, I didn't even recognize you.
毕竟这么久没见了，今天发现邻居居然是你，我也觉得好不可思议呀。
My body completely relaxes now that I know. The person standing in front of me was my childhood friend. You know for a fact you two got stuck hiding under a slide during rain at a playground as kids, and we were kissing? And we were kissing? And holding hands? I look at her once again, seeing the little girl who used to hold my head and coquettishly call me Chiche. I can't help but want to tease her. Yeah, fate works in mysterious ways. Still calling me Chiche, huh? You're not gonna cling to me like you did when we were younger, right? Nyx blushes. She coughs.
都是以前的事情了，不准再提了。
I think that she and I should kiss. I fail to hold in my laughter. She hurriedly shoves bubble tea she's holding into my hand, as if trying to distract me from her tomato red face.
姐姐还是喝奶茶吧，不然还不知道要笑我多久呢。
I nod, trying my best to suppress my laughter. Nyx looks so embarrassed. She's staring down at the floor as if she's hoping it'd swallow her whole. I decide not to tease her any longer and instead change the subject. The world is so small. I can't believe I'm now neighbors with one of my childhood friends. It seems like my streak of bad luck is beginning to end. With a gentle smile, I say, invite her. You bought this from the boba shop nearby, right? Don't they have a promotion going on right now? Why don't we go together next time?
好呀，能和姐姐一起去真是太好了。
Then it's settled. I'm a boba expert. I know all the best flavors.
拉钩。
I blushed. Oh my god. I blushed. Oh my god. Yes, it's a Chinese Yuri game. It's peak. A pinky promise feels childish, but her eager eyes are staring at me so intently. There's nothing wrong with acting a little childishly after all. I'm just touching my finger with hers. The second our fingers lock with each other's, the corner of Nyx's eyes lift. She smiles and leans in closer to me like a puppy. She slowly moves her arm back and forth.
100年不许变，我们说好了。
Oh my god. Before long, we find ourselves reminiscing on our childhoods. I learn that she's moved to the city all by herself. No one in her family lives nearby. She's 2 years younger than me, and she's all by herself in an unfamiliar city. I can't help but worry about her. Listen, you can contact me anytime if you need help, alright?
我很期待和姐姐以后的交往。
We're going on dates together. Date? Does she mean what I think she does? We continue chatting and change Instagrams. Oh my god! I'm here! Sorry to keep you waiting! I look for the source of the voice. Megan's standing on top of the stairs, panting. Megan, you're here! 1 second, my new neighbor just moved across the hall. We were talking. New neighbor?
你好哦，我是夏赤梅，姐姐的新邻居。
Hi, I'm Megan Lee, one of Nano's closest friends. I often stop by her place to hang out. I think we'll be seeing a lot of each other from now on.
是吗？
Ooh, they should bite.
那你们的关系还真好，我好羡慕啊。
They should bite. And then they can both kiss me after. Did Nano's power come back, or is the computer running on pure Yuri energy? Yuri. Well, we've known each other all throughout college. Nyx shakes hands with Megan, a smile on her face. Now that Megan's here, I say goodbye to Nyx, grab my bag, and head out. I love the yandere vibes. I'm gonna blush. I start making my way down the stairs when I hear Nyx's voice come from behind me. I subconsciously turn around. Nyx is looking at me, her eyes glittering.
路上小心，玩得开心啊，姐姐。
I respond with a smile on my face. Yes, and you be careful as well. Take a break if you get tired unpacking. Oh my god. The sidewalks are more crowded during the weekend than on weekdays. Megan and I have no intention of buying anything, so we slowly walk through the bustling shopping district. I can't believe someone has finally moved into the apartment next to yours. It's been empty for so long. It's nice to have a new neighbor. Maybe you'll need her help with something in the future. I chuckle, thinking about how clingy and childish Nyx is. I can't imagine myself asking her for help with anything. It's much more likely that I'd be the one helping her. I knew her when we were kids. She's 2 years younger than us. Wow, so she just turned 18? No wonder she looks so young. I can't believe she's already moved out to live independently on her own. That reminds me, internships are about to start soon. Have you decided which company you'll be working at? That's a tough question. I sigh. Megan's reminded me of the biggest problem I'm currently facing. Getting a job. Internships aren't that easy to find. Ocean City is an economic hub. There are a lot of opportunities here, but that comes with its challenges. A good company will improve one's resume. It'll make my resume even more outstanding after I graduate. My grades are good, but everyone applying for internships at good companies are also highly intelligent. but I still want to get an internship with Hanyu. I can't give up before I even try. Hanyu is a big internet enterprise in Ocean City. Its recent projects have been leading the way in innovation. Plus, I've heard they pay well. It's the company I want to shop with the most. Hanyu. I've heard that company is pretty hard to get into. Well, you won't know until you try. Don't worry, I have backup options if that doesn't work out. I'm not surprised. You're always prepared for whatever might come. I keep up the smile on my face. Megan grins and playfully shoves me. I return to my apartment after saying goodbye to Megan. What Phoenix had told me a few days ago about finding my soulmate still feels like a dream. I continue pondering over it. Before long, I'm already standing in front of my apartment. There seems to be someone squatting near my front door, her frizzly hair bobbing up and down. Nixie? She lifts her head once she hears my voice. Perhaps I was just imagining things, but the lights in the corridor all seem brighter the second she looks up.
你回来了。
She was waiting outside my door for me. She's like a puppy. Yeah, I'm back. What are you doing on my front doorstep? Do you need help with something? She smiles and shakes her head no.
没有呀，我只是在等你回来而已。
You were waiting for me?
等不及想快点见到你嘛，只好蹲在你家门口。
She's like a
有没有
little
吓到你？
golden retriever, cute girl. I'm obsessed. No, you didn't. Why don't you come in? You should text me next time. I'll come home earlier.
嗯。
I open the door. She closely follows me into my apartment. She reminds me of an excited puppy eagerly wagging its tail. Stop. What am I thinking?
哇，姐姐家里好干净啊，我家里还没整理好呢，乱糟。
Oh, why don't I lend you a hand once I'm done with my work for the day?
不用啦，我自己整理就好。乱糟糟的样子被你看到的话，才是丢脸丢到家了。
No, it's fine. I'm sometimes too tired to clean up and place ends up. I'm sometimes too tired to clean up and my place ends up a mess as well. It's no big deal. You just moved here today. It's perfectly normal for your apartment to still be a mess. Nix leans in and winks. I can see a smile hidden underneath her dark red pupils. They look like shiny gems under the sunlight.
那我欢迎姐姐来我家做客啦。
People say that one of the 4 great joys in life is running into an old friend in an unexpected location. Everything that's happened recently has exhausted me, but bumping into Nixie has made me feel a little bit more relaxed. That year, we suddenly moved away. I didn't get the chance to exchange contact information with you. I've always regretted that. I thought I'd never see you again.
真的，你明明就已经忘记我了。
Oh my god. Her little, like, smug kind of face is so cute. Nick suddenly mutters something underneath her breath. What was that? I wasn't able to hear what Nick said. It was too quiet, so I decided to ask her to repeat herself.
没什么啦，说起来，姐姐这些年有没有遇到什么事情呀？
I love this girl. No, I've been living a fairly normal life. I'll tell you about it some other day.
我很期待哟。
And what about you, Nixie? How have you been? She pauses, not responding. Maybe I've asked her a question she doesn't want to answer. I feel a bit regretful. It's fine if you don't want to talk about it. I didn't get the chance to properly say goodbye to you when my family moved away, so I'm really happy to see you again.
姐姐，
What? I'm getting weird vibes now, but like in a cute way. She murmurs, her voice so soft that I barely caught what she said. I'm about to speak when she suddenly wraps her arms around my neck. Affectionately, she
说来话
says,
长了，之后有机会再告诉姐姐吧。今天收拾了一天家里，累坏我了。
Shh, kiss me. Take a break. I'll go pour you a glass of milk. Why don't you head to bed later? Once I finish my sentence, I feel someone looking at me with a passionate gaze. I look up and find that Nix is staring at me, her eyes full of anticipation. What's wrong?
我有一个请求，姐姐，
Anything for you. What is it?
我今晚可不可以睡在你这里？
Yes! Huh? Why?
就是我刚搬过来嘛，床单洗了还没有晒干，回家也只能打地铺。能遇到姐姐真是太好了。之前还在想，我睡不惯地板失眠的话该怎么办？收留我一个晚上嘛。
She wants to sleep over! Oh my god. We're sleeping together so early in the relationship. What will God think? Nixie, your true intentions have been revealed. Nix backtracks when she notices I haven't responded.
我就随口一说，如果不方便的话，就当没有听过，千万不要觉得我是什么奇怪的人。
I sigh. I don't think you're a weirdo.
那姐姐是同意了吗？
Invite her into my bed. My bed's a little small. We'll have to squeeze together.
给我安排客房就好了。姐姐在想什么呢？
Damn it. That's what I meant. The bed in the guest room is quite small. Damn it. The guest room has been unoccupied for a very long time. Everything in there is covered with a thin layer of dust. It needs to be cleaned. Nixie wasn't yet familiar with my home, so she instead trailed behind me, trying her best to help. After we finished tidying up the guest room, Nixie told me she needs to go home to grab some of her belongings. I collapsed on the sofa and let out a huge sigh. I never imagined I'd be here, reunited with a friend I haven't seen in years. My childhood memories are like a summer popsicle. They've already melted away under the sun, evaporating into a cloud of vapor. However, now that Nix is back in my life, those memories seem to be slowly coming back to me. I get lost in my memories of the past. The doorbell rings, interrupting my train of thought. She's so cute, oh my god. I shuffle to the door, my slippers sliding across the floor. I open it. Standing outside is Nix, but she's changed into her pajamas. She looks even more like a kid with this outfit on. I just finished cleaning up. You can go to sleep.
辛苦了，姐姐。明天我请你吃饭吧。
Oh my god, we're gonna go on a date. Oh, I denied her? Maybe not. I have classes.
啊，姐姐还要上课，那就约个另外的时间吧。
It's fine. Don't you have classes you need to attend as well?
我先不说这个了，姐姐这么晚还不睡吗？
I leave it at that. Nixie probably doesn't want to talk about it, so I don't ask for more details. What happened to her over the past few years? My heart begins filling with worry. I hope she can be honest with me one day. She walks toward the guest room. Before heading in, she looks back to me and waves, a smile on her face.
那我就睡觉啦，晚安。
Good night. Good night. Sweet dreams.
姐姐也是，能够再见到你。
Me too. Don't stay up too late. When I wake up the next morning, I notice that Nix has already left the apartment. There's a sandwich onto the table. Next to it is a note. Hey, Jeje, I had to leave early, but I didn't want to wake you up. Remember to eat breakfast. Sincerely, Nixie. I didn't expect the clingy kid from my youth to prepare breakfast for me. I know yesterday I said I'd be the one taking care of her, but she's flipped the tables on me. Nixie's sandwich is much more delicious than I could have ever expected. I still remember Nixie as a clumsy little kid, but it's obvious she can survive just fine on her own. Well, I'm going through my day. The classroom is empty. Everyone's busy finding internships, so they've asked for excused absences. After I find a seat, I start organizing my resume. I suddenly hear the sound of pages being turned next to me. I turn around and see a familiar face. Hey, Cassidy! You're here early! She looks up from a book she's reading and glances at me.
So?
Oh my god. I'm slightly taken aback. I typically have a great relationship with Cassidy. She's one of my classmates. Previously, when I was injured, Cassidy even shipped me some delicious pastries. Something's off with her today. Did something happen? What's wrong? Are you upset?
怎么这么说?
Oh my god. It's nothing. I just feel like you're more aloof than usual. Oops. Cassidy doesn't speak. Instead, she dips her head forward. I follow her gaze and realize that our teacher is staring at us from her podium. Her eyes make eye contact with me and she gestures toward the clock. Class has already started. I look down, embarrassed. Cassidy lets out what seems to be a soft chuckle before falling silent again, focusing on her studies. Cute. We've taken another class with this teacher before. Since the class is full of juniors, there are only a few students that still actually show up. He's not surprised, but even makes a joke about the number of people absent before shifting gears to teaching. He keeps calling on me to answer questions, perhaps due to the fact that not many students are present today. I feel a bit dazed after answering several questions in a row. He suddenly asks me to explain a technical term. Completely stumped. In my confused state, I notice Cassidy quietly shifting her notebook in my direction. She's written concise and simple notes. The keywords mentioned helping it all comes back to me. Everything's clear to me now. I spend a few moments organizing my thoughts before answering his question with a well-spoken response. The teacher smiles and adds a couple of points to my participation grade in his gradebook. I let out a sigh of relief. I write, "Thank you," in my notebook and then shift it so that it's facing Cassidy. Cute. Thank you. To my surprise, Cassidy is so focused on listening to the lecture that she doesn't even notice. That's weird. When did she become so attentive? I've sat next to her multiple times during class. She'd always stuff another book in our textbook and secretly read that instead. Once she even fell asleep during lecture. I had to wake her up while our teacher was looking away. In summary, she's never really paid attention before in class. Did something happen? I gently poke Cassidy's waist with a pen. She shoots up like a sprout and then turns around to look at me, her face emotionless. She slightly raises her eyebrows. Somehow, I manage to understand the expression written on her face. What is it? You're in a bad mood, aren't you? Cassidy shakes her head, her voice low.
没有，你
She pauses mid-sentence. I assume the latter half of the sentence was supposed to be something along the lines of, "You're so annoying."
你认真听课。
Fine. Why doesn't she want to flirt with me? I'm gonna cry. This beautiful woman hates me! True to life. After class ends, Cassidy shuts her notebook and leaves without even saying goodbye. I'm still worried, so I quickly pack up my belongings and scramble up to catch to her. Cassidy! Cassidy stops in her tracks, turning around to look at me.
又怎么了？
Is there something wrong?
这已经是你今天第3次问我了。
I scratch my nose. Perhaps I'm being annoying, but her behavior today has really concerned me. I'm worried about... No, I'll stop... I'll stop pestering you. I wanted to know why you were acting so weird today, but I'll stop pestering you if you don't want to talk about it. Cassidy doesn't speak, instead looking at me with a half smile on her face.
你的求知欲好像用错地方了。不过我没什么事，就是现在想静一静。
Why? Really? I still have the feeling that something's wrong with Cassidy. She usually doesn't speak much, but she would never be so cold toward me. I take a step forward, a defiant look on her face, and stare at her. Cassidy stares back. She's taller than me, so it feels as though she's scrutinizing me from her higher angle.
我今天故意逗你的。
That doesn't seem like something you'd normally do. Why is her personality completely different today?
没什么好说的，早点回去准备下一节课吧。
Why doesn't she like me? I look at the person in front of me. She feels like a complete stranger. It's not just the sudden personality shift. Her outfit is also different from what she usually wears. It's not her style at all. A strange feeling wells up inside of me. My gut is telling me that this isn't Cassidy. Cassidy?
怎么了？
Are you really Cassidy? I intensely stare at her, watching her face for any signs of a confession.
为什么这么问？
Cause you're not the Cassidy I know. Cassidy and I are friends. Why would our relationship suddenly be demoted to that of strangers?
也许我只是心情不好呢。你别这么紧张。
God. Do you see the message I sent you? Astonished, she pulls out her phone.
看到了。
Why would I text you when you're standing right in front of me? Cassidy, this is cute. Cassidy softly chuckles. She didn't expect me to trick her. Cassidy, no. This girl who looks exactly the same as Cassidy sighs and moves closer to me. I warily retreat. So, who are you?
小刘怎么没跟我说过？他还有这么一个朋友。
She have a twin sister? Could it be? Are you her twin sister?
对，我叫思觉。小刘竟然跟你提起过我，看来你们的关系真的很好。你叫什么名字？
Cute, oh my god. Cassidy rarely talks about her older twin sister. I completely forgot she even had one. I feel like Cassidy is always reluctant to talk about her sister. I decide to keep my distance from Eleanor and respond politely. I'm Nano.
哦，原来如此。
Eleanor leans in, her face now taking up my entire view. I immediately tense. She might share the same face as Cassidy, but her aura is completely different.
嘘，帮我保密，这位同学。
I will. Okay, but why wasn't Cassidy here today?
哦，他不想上专业课，说上了那么久的课也累了。
That sounds like something she'd do. Why did you suddenly agree to show up in her place? This isn't the first time she's complained about this class.
确实，之前我有自己的事情要做，这段时间清闲下来了。你们专业的课我也很感兴趣，就来学习一下。
You're truly... I'm rendered speechless. I can't believe there's someone who's coming to class in place of another person just to learn. Which college do you go to?
我是滨财的，跟小刘一样，读大三。
Oh, then are you heading to our core class later? Would you like to go together?
不了，我只帮他上专业课，剩下的通识课就算了。
What about her attendance in those classes?
他说这几个老师查得不严，应该会自己想办法吧。
I'm rendered speechless once again. Eleanor bursts into laughter. I'm suddenly feeling a bit uncomfortable. Eleanor keeps looking at me with a scrutinizing gaze. I can't tell what she's thinking at all, nor do I understand what's so funny about this situation. She's the polar opposite of the innocent and pure Cassidy I know. Cassidy is like a river, the water flowing gently down the stream. Eleanor, on the other hand, is like an icicle, piercing and sharp. And sexy. I'm hit with a sudden feeling of familiarity. Deja vu, in a sense. Could it be due to the fact that Cassidy and I are close friends? Before I can continue mulling over the situation, Eleanor speaks and I'm dragged back into reality.
方便交换联系方式吗？
Huh?
如果以后还要来替课的话，可能需要你打掩护。
That's weird. She looks exactly the same as Cassidy. Why would I need to cover for her? Well...
我对你们专业课也不熟悉，需要你帮忙。
She just wants my number because she thinks I'm cute. Fine, I'll reach out to you before our next lecture. We begin following each other on Instagram. Her account is very simple, with a grand total of 0 posts. There's nothing on her page. Okay. Oh,
好了，
I forgot I'm not
我要先
posting
走
her.
了。
She waves goodbye and leaves, just like that. Only then do I notice how meticulously she's dressed for an 8 a.m. class. She's even taken the time to curl her hair. Not one single strand is out of place. Everyone's turning to stare at her as she walks down the hallway. I'm preparing for my next class when I suddenly receive a barrage of messages from Megan. I hurriedly beg one of my classmates to help me sign in for my core class before rushing to meet Megan at our usual spot. Our usual spot is actually just the student council room. Megan had eagerly fought for a position on student council, but now she occasionally complains about how she regrets doing so. The tasks are particularly tedious, and every position other than that of the president holds little to no value on a resume. It's a useless job. I occasionally help out as well. It helps fulfill the school's community service requirement. How does it feel to be back on campus? It's fine, but something happened. What? What happened? Tell me! Her ears perk up. She's a gossip at heart. She immediately drops her work and rushes over, wanting to hear the story. Keeping Eleanor's secret. Cassidy wasn't feeling well today. She was completely exhausted during class. Oh, I see. Cassidy also wasn't feeling well. Also? What do you mean? Me! I'm stuck writing whatever this is! Cute. Student council work isn't difficult, just tedious. We work intermittently in the morning and finish most of the tasks. I spent my morning attending lectures and finishing up some work. I left out a huge sigh, feeling bad for forcing my brain cells to work overtime. Student council should pay me for this. I'm not even an official member. Don't worry, I'll ask the president about it before I graduate. You're just pulling my leg, aren't you? Listen, you're gaining valuable work experience by helping out student council. Your future job will be a piece of cake. You can use the lessons you've learned from helping us in your workplace. Megan clearly knows she's in the wrong. The more she talks, the weaker her idiotic arguments become. Women kissing is right. She's been overwhelmed with work recently. Without my help, she'd have passed away from exhaustion. I don't have the energy to argue with her. I agree to continue helping her in the afternoon. There are more people in the student council room now that it's the afternoon. I can hear the sound of chatter even just standing outside of the door. Oops. Megan, I'm here. Nana, over here! Our president's here today. Let me introduce you. Is it gonna be a beautiful woman? She motions toward a girl standing nearby, elegantly dressed. Her makeup is subtle and natural, and her smile fills me with a warm feeling. She's so perfect. Oh my god. How am I gonna choose? They're all so beautiful. They're all so beautiful. This is the student council president, Iris Friend. You haven't met her before, have you? Nice to meet you, ma'am. I'm Nana.
你好呀，叫我温既然就可以了。
She says that, but I still feel as though that's too informal. I'll just call her Xuejie. I don't think that's right. I don't know, man. Honorific referring to a female student who's in a higher year than you in school.
听大家说，你之前帮了学生会不少忙。我作为会长，真的非常感谢。最近有时间的话，
I would love
可以
to
给
go
我
on a
一个
coffee
请你喝
date.
咖啡的机会吗？
Iris looks at me with a warm smile on her face. I'm focused on her bright lip gloss. It's glistening. I'm looking at her lips. I'm so engrossed in staring at her until Megan pokes at me in the arm. I come back to my senses. Oh no! I completely spaced out while staring at Iris. It's fine, Xuejie. I don't mind helping out. Plus, I get credits for this.
学生会的其他人，我已经犒劳过了。希望最好的编外成员，也能给我一次感谢的机会。
Our best honorary member? I know she's just being polite, but I can't help but blush at the comment. I'm gonna be silly. Is this my unofficial pay? Is this the pay I receive as an outsider?
工资只是一杯咖啡的话，太对不起你的辛苦了，算是我的私人感谢，好不好？
I was just kidding. I don't want to trouble you, Xuejie.
再拒绝我的话，才是麻烦我哦。
It would be impolite of me to continue refusing. I decide to accept her invitation first, and then gift her some pastries later on down the line. Then I accept, Xuejie.
没关系，你什么时候有空？
I'm free today.
那我们先处理剩下的工作吧。
She smiles one last time before returning to her seat. I squeeze in next to Megan, helping her organize some files. She winks at me, a grin on her face, and whispers so that only I can hear. What do you think? Isn't our president beautiful? Yep. Not only that, her grades are amazing, and she's super popular. It's like she's been blessed. I nervously glance around, worried that Iris might overhear our conversation. Fortunately, she focused on the laptop in front of her. I let out a sigh of relief before whispering back. Focus on your work and mind your own business. From the corner of my eye, I notice Iris leaving her seat. She walks over to another student council member and starts talking, a gentle and caring smile on her face. I can't hear their conversation clearly, but judging from Iris's expression, it must have gone well. Ah, so she's like this with everyone. I suddenly feel a bit disappointed. Oh, are you still looking for an internship? How's it going? Did you submit your resume for Huanyu yet? Nope, I don't have any relevant work experience. I'll probably get rejected. Don't be so sure. Do you have a plan? Not yet. I'm taking it one step at a time. Our gazes meet. We both let out a sigh, foreseeing the future bumps in the road. I almost fell asleep organizing the files. It isn't until after I leave the student council room that I remember I'm supposed to be meeting Iris for coffee today. I didn't even ask her for her number. I don't want to miss this opportunity, so I hurry back. Iris has already left, but on her desk was a small card with a QR code and a string of numbers. I pick up the card. On the back, she's written, "I guess you forgot. You can contact me via Instagram." There's a sweet fragrance lingering on the card. I impulsively lift the card to my nose and sniff. The scent reminds me of her, gentle yet dignified. I would do that. For some reason, I suddenly feel anxious. I scan the QR code, and sure enough, her Instagram page pops up. For some reason, she follows me back almost immediately. Then she sends me the location of the coffee shop and a message. Could we meet here? I can't believe you predicted this. You're incredible. How'd you know I'd forget? I left in such a hurry that it completely slipped my mind. I was worried someone else might mistakenly take the card I left for you. I guess you could call this a telepathic connection. Anyways, thanks, Treasure. Let's meet at 5:30. Is that alright? I'm gonna rage quit because of these damn text messages. I arrive at the cafe early. Iris is already there.
抱歉，我不太清楚你的口味。
I look down at the empty table before me. I shake my head, telling her not to worry. You didn't order anything?
我在等你呀。
Pause, slightly taken aback by your words. My eyes linger on the glossy table. Iris's gentle smile in the reflection. I look up, caught off guard by the setting sun and her beaming face. Thank you. I'll have whatever you're having. Iris waves towards the server, who promptly takes our order.
2杯生椰拿铁。
Ooh, I hate coconut milk! Ugh! You prefer sweeter drinks?
他们家的热销产品，我觉得你可能会喜欢。我也跟着试一下好了。
Okay, that's cute. I'll pretend to like it. She's right. I'm intrigued by this cafe's creative twists on coffee. It's much more interesting than the traditional drinks I've had over the years. Cute. Oh my god. We casually discuss school and our plans after graduation as we sip on our coffees. I feel relaxed and at ease talking to her. I don't have to scramble for topics to keep the conversation going, nor does it ever get awkward. Right now, we're sitting across from each other. The conversation paused. I'm once again entranced by her perfect smile, and I take a sip of my latte. The cafe's record player is playing classical music, the melody seamlessly filling the silence.
我听说你想去环宇实习。
Yeah, that's the plan.
有点难度呢。据我所知，环宇现阶段对于实习生的需求并不是很大，僧多粥少，
That's okay.
竞争不易呢。
I'll win. Iris's words make me feel as though a bucket of ice-cold water just dumped all over my forehead. I already know this, but hearing it still makes my heart sink. I know. I have some backup options if Huanyu doesn't work out.
如果你真的很想去环宇的话，或许我可以帮忙呢。
She can help? Huh? Really? I'm completely bewildered, my eyes widening in disbelief.
不用这么惊讶啦，我曾经在环宇实习过，也许能当你的推荐人。不过，我虽然可以帮忙，
guys, my
但是否面
girlfriend
试
is
成
gonna
功，
help me get a
还是要看你的
job.
能力。他们平时也会留意高效率的人才，符合公司需求的在校大学生还是很有机会的。我看了你在学生会参与的项目， 都在校内取得了不错的成绩，一些策划思路也很符合互联网公司。
Her lips are moving, but I feel completely lost. I'm so shocked that my brain is turned off. According to her, I have a chance of interning with Wanyu. I don't know how helpful an internal recommendation will be, but Iris's analysis of me makes me feel quite elated. Plus, her acknowledgement of my potential makes my heart sing with joy. I should be the one buying you coffee. Thank you so much, Xie. I'm very happy. It feels wrong to have you pay when you're helping me land an internship. Why don't I treat you instead, Xie?
原来介绍工作只值一杯咖啡啊。
No, that's not what I meant. I just wanted to thank you.
确实是这样的。不过这杯咖啡的初衷，只是我想要感谢你而已。看来你想感谢我的话，只能等下次了。
Oh my god, she's like teasing me. We should kiss. Okay, I'm really grateful, Xie. Let me know where you'd like to go. Anywhere's fine.
总之，虽然给你争取名额，但只是一个展示能力的机会。
Yes, I'll work hard to prepare.
我相信你。
Xie, why are you helping me?
你帮了学生会那么多忙，一杯咖啡怎么够呢？而且，作为学姐的话，在能力范围之内帮助一下优秀的学妹，也不过。
She suddenly winks and mysteriously says,
也许我有别的目的，也不一定哦。
Intentions like wanting to kiss me? I sure hope so! My brain suddenly fills with possibilities of what her other intentions could be. Does she mean? I remain rigid in my seat, desperately trying to think. I dazedly reach out and clumsily stir my coffee with a slender spoon in an attempt to mask my confusion. Iris gently chuckles.
你好像很紧张呀，学妹。
Is it really that obvious?
因为你搅拌的是我的咖啡哦。
I abruptly pause, slowly lowering my head. It's my cup of coffee that I'm stirring.
开个玩笑，别太在意啦。
I let out a sigh of relief, but I'm still quite nervous.
好啦好啦，不逗你了。我把他们 HR 的联系方式给你。
Yes! Okay, thank you, Xie.
不过他们那个总经理好像比较严格，如果面试的时候碰到了，你回答问题要谨慎点。
Huh? Her expression suddenly changes. I can sense that there might have been some tension between her and the managers she's speaking of.
小心点总没错的啦，职场如战场。如果遇到什么问题的话，随时可以给我发信息哦。
Thanks, Xie. I meet up with Megan after saying goodbye to Iris. She's complaining about being summoned by a teacher, thus resulting in her missing out on the coffee session. Suddenly, my phone buzzes in my pocket. Who is it? I don't know. 1 second. I took my phone out, and to my surprise, it was from an unexpected person. Eleanor. She's sending me a picture! Sorry to bother you, Nano. Would you happen to know what this means? Why are you doing her homework? I found the homework quite interesting, so I decided to help Cass. It's not like she wanted to do it anyways. You really love learning, don't you? Ugh, I'm jealous. Are you jealous that I'm helping Cass? No, of your enthusiasm for learning. Are you really Cassidy's sister? You're like the polar opposite of her. Why do you say that? You're truly making quite the effort. Ah! I never get to read all of them! I helplessly let out a sigh before typing out a long string of words explaining what the comment means. We're in our 3rd year, so teachers make their comments as concise as possible. It's completely expected for Eleanor, a newcomer, to not understand. After I hit send, she thanks me and leaves it at that. She must be studying on her own now. Someone was asking me about the homework. Let's continue. Okay. We walk towards the school gate, but we unexpectedly bump into a familiar face. It's Cassidy! I think. I would assume that this is the actual Cassidy. No. Cassidy? Girl currently hunched over, gasping for breath, is Cassidy, the slacker who ditched class because she didn't want to attend an 8 a.m. What's wrong? Great. I heard you recognized her. My sister didn't cause you any trouble, did she? Quite the contrary. She helped me answer one of our teacher's questions. As for you, well, I was so worried when you didn't show up to class. Sister? What sister? Keep it down. Well, my twin sister Eleanor attended one of my classes for me this morning. What? Damn, I'm so jealous! It's just a one-time thing. After my sister came home, she told me she met an interesting person. She thinks you're special. Huh? I'm taken aback by her words. I didn't expect Eleanor to describe me that way. My sister has a strong personality. I was worried that she made you feel uncomfortable. I was so glad you two managed to get along. Thank God. Cassidy's being quite dramatic here. Sorry, Nano. I didn't want you to get involved. Don't worry, it's fine. Cassidy smiles and nods. Let them worry about their own relationship themselves. We should stay out of it. Have you eaten yet? Are you tired after running all the way here? Let's go grab some food. What do you want to eat? Barbecue? No, that's too oily. What about Japanese food? Nano just got back. We can have dinner today. Why aren't you saying anything? Oh my God, are these two girls gonna kiss? I think they should kiss. You're too close. I need to catch my breath. I try to muffle the chuckle that comes out of my mouth. I really want to join them for dinner, but Iris just offered me the opportunity of a lifetime. I need to prepare for my interview. You two enjoy your meal. I need to finish up something. I'm going home. Megan waves goodbye and I wave back. Bye! Oh, oops. See you later! No. Cassidy shoots me a pleading glance before I turn around to leave. She looks like she's being kidnapped. I chuckle again and head back home. They're gonna kiss! A week passes by. Phoenix seems like a fleeting dream. I often wonder if what happened that day was simply part of my imagination. Perhaps as Megan said, the car braked in time, but I hallucinated due to shock. The matter of finding my soulmates is put in the back burner. I managed to get an internal recommendation. The majority of my time has been spent on preparing for the interview. I've been busy every day. My interview is at 10 in the morning today. I want to make a good impression on HR. I wake up early and pick out an outfit. I didn't expect Megan to send me a string of messages. It's so early. What could it be? Nano! Are you there? Are you there? It's urgent! Respond ASAP! Megan is as energetic as an easily excitable person. I can't read, dude. Megan is an energetic and easily excitable person. She usually bombards me with 10-something messages. I'm already used to her impatient nature. However, she rarely texts me this early in the morning. Perhaps there's something urgent she needs my help with. I just woke up. What's up? Great! I asked a bunch of friends and none of them are up yet. I'm coming to your place right now. Just you wait! Okay. I can't help but laugh. How does what she said sound like a threat? I can't read. It didn't take long before the doorbell rings. Cute! Megan is carrying 2 big bags in her hands and a cardboard box in her arms. Seeing that she could barely stand still, I quickly support the box in her hands. What is this? As soon as I finish speaking, a faint meow comes from the box. She got me a cat! A kitten? I had stuff to do this morning. As soon as I stepped out, I saw this cat. Poor thing. And there wasn't any big cat with it. Is it a stray cat? I'm not sure. I'm in a bit of a rush today, so just put it in the box for now. There can only be one 4-legged creature in my house. I really can't take it in there. Do you have a pet? No. My mom always says I'm a silly goose who crawls on all 4s. I couldn't help but laugh out loud. Hey, stop laughing! Can you take care of it? I live alone, but the cost of keeping a cat is quite substantial. Plus, I'm not even sure I can take good care of it. A kitten needs proper love and affection. I hesitate. The frail kitten in the box carefully reaches out its paw, gently placing it on my wrist. Its amber eyes stare at me pleadingly. My heart melts. How am I supposed to refuse when it's looking at me like that? Am I about to become a cat lady? Fine, I'll take care of it. Megan gratefully looks at me. If she wasn't in a rush, she might have started crying. I'm so glad to hear that. I bought some things for the kitten, including deworming medicine and cat food. Use it how you will. By the way, why are you up so early? I'm interviewing with Wanyu today. What? Today? I hope this doesn't affect anything. I'm so sorry. Why don't I go with you? It's okay. I'm prepared for it. Plus, don't you have class today? Hurry up and go to school. I really don't want to. Good luck with your interview. I'm heading out. She reluctantly waves goodbye. I don't know if it's because she cares about me or if it's because she doesn't want to go to class. Cute. As someone who's currently jobless, raising a kitten will definitely be a burden on my monthly expenses. However, those adorable eyes have convinced me. I'm gonna land that internship at Wanyu and earn enough money to buy cat food. Is this the cat lady inside of me finally awakening? The kitten makes a purring sound, clawing at my clothes with its tiny paws. There's some time left before the interview. I closely inspect the tabby cat in front of me. It's incredibly docile, even nuzzling against the palm of my hand with its tiny pink nose while I pet her. It's a stray, but it's not scared of people at all. Perhaps it was abandoned by its previous owners? I shudder at the thought. Oops. My affection for the cat growing 10 times stronger. I organize the stuff that Megan bought, placing what the cat needs for its daily life in the corner of my living room. I kneel, wanting to feed it before heading out of my interview. I open my mouth to call it over before realizing I don't know its name. Do you have a name? I laugh the second those words leave my mouth. I can't believe I'm waiting for a kitten to answer my question. Looks like I'm prepping for the interview has driven me mad. The cat stares back at me with its round, curious eyes, trying to figure out what this strange two-legged creature standing in front of it just said. What about Belle? What, you don't like it? The kitten silently stares at me. I see tears in the corner of its eyes. Why are you crying? I hold its front paws and gently rub its furry head. The kitten returns the favor by nuzzling my paw, letting out a low purr. My heart clenches. Nod your head if you like the name. I'll think of another one if you don't like it, okay? The cat dazedly nods before returning to affectionately nuzzling my hand. So you're okay with the new name? I'll call you Belle from now on, alright? The kitten rubs against my palm with even more force, leaving furs all over my body as if it was marking its territory. I'm about to continue playing with the cat when suddenly my phone beeps. Is your interview today? Good luck? Yes! Thanks, Reggie. I'll do my best. Why don't we grab lunch together after everything's done and over with? It's my turn to say thanks. My treat? I'll eagerly await your good news. Good luck. I read all of them that time! She's hitting on you. I've only met her once! Is my cat talking to me? I can tell she's into you. Don't spout. Wait, huh? The sudden sound startles me. I look around everywhere, trying to find the source of the voice, but there's no one around me. There's only Belle, who's currently licking its fur. Am I hearing things? I narrow my gaze, suspiciously looking at Belle. Right now, it's the only thing in this apartment that could possibly make a sound. Belle stops licking itself and makes that human sound again. Nope. The stray cat I took in can speak human? To me, that's... No, anyone would find that weird! Belle, were you the one speaking just now? Oh, so now you're quiet. Belle, you can talk? I'm giving you back to Megan if you don't speak up. Are you abandoning me again? What do you mean again? Is it blaming me for being abandoned by its previous owner? I stroke its head and accept my fate, hugging it in my arms. Relax. I'm going to take good care of you. I won't abandon you. I let out a heavy sigh. The fact that Belle can talk makes my heart sink. I can't help but remember the car accident. It's proof that the supernatural exists. Phoenix wasn't an illusion. What she said about finding my soulmate was true. No, it's 9:30. Before I can finish sorting out my thoughts, time decides to torture me by passing. My interview's about to begin. I have no time to dwell on whatever this is and whatever direction my life is going in. I hurriedly grab my bag and rush out the door. Since you can talk, then you... cat staying home alone should be fine, right? Don't climb out the window, don't go outside, and don't open the door for strangers. I'm heading to my interview. Be careful on the way there, Nano. What the hell is this game? I slammed the door shut. I don't have much time left. I decide to hail a taxi. I'm ready. I arrive at Huanyu with only 10 minutes to spare. As I walk through the building, I analyze the work environment, trying to learn more about the company. The employees walking by me don't seem to be in any rush. I peer through the glass door. They seem to be getting along with each other. The work environment seems amazing. My admiration of Huanyu goes up. How was it? I was so nervous. One of the interviewers had a cold expression on her face the entire time. She didn't show any emotion when I introduced myself. Oh no, I didn't prepare to answer any questions. Am I done for? I ignore the incessant chatter around me and sit down on one of the benches outside the office, silently repeating the words I'd prepared for the interview in my head. Next is Miss Nano. I'm here. My cats would be so nice to me. They'd be like, Nano, we love you. Meow. I respond and follow her into the conference room. Surprisingly, the ambiance in there isn't as tense as I expected it to be. HR gestures for me to sit down, and I obey. Hello, my name is Nano. I'm majoring in management at Ocean City University. Thank you for meeting with me today. After I introduce myself, the interviewer simply smiles and nods. They don't follow up with any questions, instead carefully flipping through my resume. I sense someone's eyes staring at me. I turn my head, making eye contact with the woman sitting in the middle. How am I supposed to choose? They're all so beautiful. She's wearing a suit, her eyebrows sharp and her face aloof. Her unsmiling face radiates an intimidating aura. Our eyes meet briefly before she slightly frowns and looks away. My heart stops. Did I wear the wrong outfit? Did I show an unfavorable expression on my face? Miss Yan, we've received your resume. We have a few questions we'd like to ask you. It's time. I sit up straight, carefully observing the interviewer's expression before formulating the words in my head. In the corner of my eye is the woman who had just frowned. My heart skips beat a bit. I let out a sigh. I don't know what the results will be, but what I do know is that I've tried my best. Miss Nano, we're satisfied with your resume, but...
你认为比起其他应聘者，你有什么优势？
My advantage is that I'm so cute and beautiful, and I'll kiss you. A voice suddenly interrupts the interviewer. I trace the sound back to the woman I just made eye contact with. She looks at me with a calm gaze. I feel as though I'm being judged, as if she's able to see right through me. Luckily for me, this was one of the questions I prepared for. I respond smoothly with a prepared speech. I might not have the experience that others might have, but I believe newer companies like Huanyu need employees that are new to the industry, eager and ready to learn. I believe employees like me are better suited to meet the needs of Huanyu. The woman's expression doesn't change after I finish speaking. She only nods. I can't tell if she was satisfied with my answer or not. She looks at me again, her brows furrowing. Was my answer incorrect? It seems as though her first impression of me wasn't good. Alright, thank you. We'll notify you within 3 business days of the results. I nod and leave the conference room. Before I exit, I once again sense that piercing gaze staring right at me. I feel as though there's a thorn stabbing at my heart. Could she be the general manager that Iris mentioned? I head to the restroom to wash my face and calm down. It seems as though I failed the interview. My heart fills with guilt. I've let down Iris, who secured this interview just for me. I enter the restroom and almost immediately exit once I notice who's also inside. Standing in front of the sink, retouching her makeup, is none other than the stern interviewer I just met a few minutes ago. She glances at me, obviously noticing my presence. I can't crawl back into my shell. I have no choice but to gather up my courage and say hi. Hello. She nods. Her aura reminds me of a strict teacher. I silently begin praying and stand next to the sink beside her. I look into the mirror. My face is covering in sweat from how nervous I was. I bend over to wash my face when suddenly someone tugs at my shirt. She lowers her head as if trying to tell me something. I can't figure out what she's trying to imply. I step in her direction, wanting to ask, but she lets out a sigh. She's fixing my sweater for me. Oh my god, we're in a really good proximity to kiss right now. I'm just saying. Huh?
别动。
Hello? What's wrong? She suddenly leans in, throwing me off balance. I don't know how to address her. She seems to notice my flustered nature as I stammer.
叫我奇异就好了。
We're on our first name basis. Yes, Executive T. Crap, I suddenly referred to her as executive. I don't even know if that's the position she holds. What if she's not the general manager? She doesn't say anything. Instead, she sighs, the expression on her face softening. She gently tugs at the hem of my shirt before wiping it with a paper towel. A thought suddenly crosses my mind. She's looked at me with absolutely zero expression on my face the entire time. Has the tuft of cat hair left a bad impression? Does she think I'm uncleanly and that my appearance is unkempt? I helplessly try to explain myself. I just realized the MC looks like Rocky. Rocky Kazuki. Oh my god. I didn't even notice that until just now. I wish there was a love interest with short blonde hair so that I could so that I could date Rocky Kazuki. This cat hair is just a coincidence. Assuming I get another chance to come back here. Me and the cat hair only met coincidentally. We're not very close. That's not really a lie. I didn't expect to meet Belle right before my interview. Victoria seems amused by my words, the corners of her lips lifting.
但愿你跟环宇不会只是偶然遇见。
The cat hair is stuck to my shirt and refuses to leave me, no matter how hard Victoria wipes. Her long, wavy hair is draped over one of her shoulders, partially covering her face. I'm completely overwhelmed. All I can do is look down at her as she's attentively trying to clean my shirt. Victoria seems to be stuck in a dilemma. Her movements abruptly pause. I notice that she's not touched the cat fur directly with her hands, not even once. Executive Chi, you don't like cats?
有点过敏，
I'm sorry. I didn't know it caused you trouble.
只是一点而已，不用在意。
I quickly pick up the hair, my fingers briefly touching hers. They separate in a split second. A thought bubbles up inside of me. Perhaps she's not as cold and stern as I previously assumed. Victoria is the one to break the silence.
感觉怎么样？
Huh? I stare at her, confused, before realizing she's asking me about the interview. I think everyone who came to the interview was incredible. They probably know more about the field than I do, and they have plenty of experience.
那你呢？
I'll slowly gain more experience working here. Executive Chi, I promise to work hard and slowly gain more experience working here.
公司，
Yes, I strongly believe I've passed the interview.
你倒是信心满满。
I shouldn't be too negative and full of self-doubt in front of an interviewer, but I also shouldn't be overly confident. I calmly meet Victoria's gaze, not wanting to miss any expression that might cross her face, even for a second.
回去等通知吧。
Okay, I'm heading out. Goodbye, Executive Chi.
再。
I feel much more relaxed coming out of the restroom than when the interview had ended. Perhaps the nervousness in my heart had dissipated after seeing Victoria's nice side. Why is she so much taller than you? Because tall women are beautiful. I check the time. I still have a few minutes until lunch. I plan on cooking a simple meal before relaxing for the rest of the day. The walls aren't terrible at blocking out noise, but even then I can hear the sound of two women bickering from the hallway. One voice is calm while the other is piercing. Both of them sound familiar to me. Are my neighbors arguing with each other? I approach the front door. The voices grow louder and louder. I finally realize that the voices are coming from inside my home! Nyx's door is slightly ajar. It seems as though she was waiting for me. She peeks out from behind her door once she hears the sound of my footsteps. What happened? Nyx looks at me with a puzzled look.
姐姐，你家里有人在吵架，发生什么了吗？危不危险？你要不要先来我家避一避？
Don't mind if I do. I have no idea. Let me go take a look.
要我陪你一起吗？如果有什么危险的话，我也好保护。
I'm worried there might be a thief in my apartment. I'm worried about Nyx, so I shake my head no, refusing her offer. I tell her to wait outside and to call the police if anything happens. I enter my apartment and find my home in a complete mess. Two women, one tall and one short, and standing across from each other, engaged in a ferocious confrontation. I get the feeling they're about to lunge at each other very soon. Ah! My cat is a girl! You're so scary, Meow! Why are you so mean? Isn't that Belle's voice? I look at the shorter girl, astonished. The words really did come out of her mouth. She can speak and can transform into a human? What's going on? Nonsense. Thou is acting the most scandalously. I can't understand you, Meow. Can you speak normally? Suddenly, a sound comes from outside the door. It seems like Nyx bumped into something. What's wrong? I turn around, noticing a serious expression on her face, one that I've never seen before. It disappears as quickly as it comes. The smile is back on her face in no time.
没什么，看起来不需要我帮忙。我还有点事儿，我就先回去了。
Okay, bye.
拜拜，下次见啦。
I feel like Nyx knows something. I return to the living room after saying goodbye to Nyx. Belle is staring viciously at the woman in front of her, struggling to maintain a relaxed composure. And as for the other woman, well, she's no stranger either. It's the one who saved me from the car crash, Phoenix. Belle and Phoenix? Upon hearing my voice, Phoenix glances at me. Nano, this being in front of thee is a 1,000-year-old cat demon. Thou must stay away, for it shall bring nothing but trouble. You mean Belle? Phoenix nods. It's a cat demon. My suspicions from earlier this morning are confirmed. I let out a sigh of relief. Phoenix, what are you doing here? Didn't you say you were secluding yourself in order to cultivate? Seclude? Cultivate? That's a term from hundreds of years ago! Can't believe people still use it nowadays. And why not? My seclusion is meant to cast out disruptions, and my cultivation helps absorb the essence of the universe. Such actions only aid me in the path I walk down. How does this involve thee? Alright, that's enough. So they were the ones arguing. My mind's overwhelmed with all the information I've just absorbed. I struggle to process the information. Why do I have to stay away from Belle? Why is Phoenix back? Is she done cultivating, or is my life in danger again? However, I won't get an answer if the two of them are still at each other's throats. I focus on separating them first. Belle, clean up the mess. I need to talk to Phoenix. She looks at me, an aggrieved expression on her face. My heart slightly melts, but once I look at the mess on my floor, my expression hardens. Hurry up! Belle lets out a begrudging meow and reluctantly starts cleaning up the mess on the floor. Phoenix, follow me. Yes. I take Phoenix to my room. It's quieter in here. I might be imagining things, but she seems to have lost weight. Her face is thinner. What happened? Why are you suddenly in my apartment? As of today, my spiritual power has been greatly depleted. Otherwise, I would have successfully driven away that evil cat demon. I have a bird and a cat. She's speaking in a calm manner, but I can tell she has something against Belle. Did something happen between the two of you? 1,000 years ago, I and her served the same master, but the cat demon is inherently inauspicious. I warned my master to be wary. However, to my surprise, she's... Never mind. How did she find thee? A friend picked her up from the streets. No one wanted to take her in. I took pity on her and agreed. Phoenix pauses, a complicated expression crossing her face. I have the faint feeling that understanding the relationship between Phoenix and Belle will be important, so I don't drop the subject. I continue questioning her. What happened 1,000 years ago? To my disappointment, Phoenix doesn't tell me everything. She remains her enigmatic self. thou wilt know more when the time comes. Knowing now shall only bring thee more trouble. Remember that the cat demon has ulterior motives. Thou hast provided her the utmost act of mercy by delivering to her food and shelter. Thou must not stray any closer. Thank you. I'll be careful, Phoenix. I speak alone with Belle after ending my conversation with Phoenix. What happened between the two of you? She shows up and tells me she wants to meet out of... I can't talk! She shows up and tells me she wants to meet me out of the apartment. Of course I'm unhappy about it. That old geezer has secret plans inside her head. Who knows what she's thinking? I sigh. Unsurprisingly, Belle also holds animosity towards Phoenix. Why is your relationship with her so bad? I don't know. It seems as though I won't be able to get any more information out of either of them. I decide to change up my questions. Let's not talk about Phoenix anymore. Tell me about yourself, Belle. Where did you live? I used to be someone's pet. I lived with my owner, but I'm a cat demon. My life is very long, so every 10 years or so I need to leave and find a new place to settle down. Otherwise, they'll notice I haven't aged. I was once adopted by a wealthy family. I lived in a huge mansion. Everything was perfect, meow. It was so wonderful that I forgot I had to leave. They were going to bring me to the vet for a checkup, so I ran away. Can't cat demons transform into humans as well? You could join society and live independently, can't you? Belle looks at me with teary eyes. You want me to work? At a job? The cat lover inside of me seems to have started her shift. I quickly change the subject, noticing how pitiful Belle looks. Forget what I said. Belle continues pouring out her soul to me. All I want to do is live a peaceful life with my owner. Then all of a sudden that woman shows up calling me a cat demon and saying I'll cause a disturbance. I haven't even gotten the chance to make a mess in the kitchen. All I did was breathe. This woman will bring nothing but divine retribution. If there is divine retribution, then thou shalt receive the punishment thou deserves. I hear Phoenix's icy tone echo through the room. Protect me! You two stop! Belle will continue staying in my apartment. Phoenix, where do you plan on living? I'm afraid I must intrude upon your humble abode and reside here. I must help thee avoid disaster and lift the curse that has been cast upon thee. I nod. It feels reassuring having her here with me. She exudes a powerful aura. I'm subconsciously inclined to listening to whatever she says. Perhaps this is the purpose of a guardian angel, to allow lost souls to feel at ease. I disagree! Overruled. Prologue end. This demo represents approximately 8% of the final game. It's a slice-of-life comedy filled with plenty of twists and turns to come. As the story unfolds, romanceable characters will reveal their flaws and hidden sides. Please look forward to it. Wow! We did it! Wait, that was so cute. That was so cute! Wait, I'm gonna make it so that I can hear my BGM. Just a sec. Just a second, chat. I can't hear it. Okay, now I can hear it. Anyways, that was so cute! What did you guys think? Did you guys like my girls kissing girls, kissing girls, kissing girls? Glad you picked this one over My Furry Dictator. I was not looking at My Furry Dictator. What is that? I've never even heard of that! There is another one though that I want to play called Love at First Bite or something like that. No, I don't think that's it. What is it called? It's like a vampire one. Velvet Bite Softly with Teeth. It's called Velvet Bite Softly with Teeth. And it's I guess it's not like technically Yuri, but it also is because there's 3 boy love interests and then 3 girl love interests, I think. But there's one girl that's so cute. She has black hair and she wears an all red outfit and I want to romance her. It sounds really fun. It sounds really, really fun. There's a demo for that one too, but the full game is supposed to release on Valentine's Day. So I don't know. But it looks really cute. There's a lot of like Yuri dating games coming out now. It makes me happy. I'm down with it. I'm down with it. I like this one though. It was really cute. I want to play the full game. But I don't think the full game of this one has released yet. This is called Love Curse. Love Curse. Find your soulmate. The expected release date is just sometime this year. So there's no release date yet. But it's really cute and I like it so far. I had a lot of fun. Did you guys have fun? Did you enjoy seeing the girls almost kissing but not quite kissing yet? You know, you can't kiss on the first date. Yay! I'm glad you guys had fun too. I feel weird ending so early, but I don't have anything else to do. I was expecting the demo to take a little bit longer. I wasn't expecting to speed through it so much. Blah. But I'll stream again tomorrow. We're gonna play Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and if Hello Kitty Island Adventure doesn't come in, then I made a backup set list for karaoke of all mostly new songs that we haven't sung before. So if Hello Kitty Island Adventure doesn't come in, there's a backup plan. The set list is made, so I can do some singing if we can't play. And then I'll also do the library ASMR part 2 redo. It was very gay. There wasn't enough kissing though. That made me sad. She's leaving, she hates us? Well, yes. Kidding, I don't hate you guys. I don't hate you guys. I don't. But I'm babysitting my little brother tonight. I'm really excited. I'm gonna take him to Olive Garden. My parents are going on a date, and so they were like, "Oh, can you babysit your little brother?" And I was like, "Of course I can." And I asked him if he wanted to do anything, and he was like, "Can we go to Olive Garden?" And I'm an amazing big sister, so I said yes. Tell him to steal a bunch of breadsticks. Oh, I'm gonna. I'm glad my power came back too. It's supposed to storm tonight also, so it's good that I'm going out before it's like gets crazy. I don't know. I'm not used to living in an area that storms so much. This is a little new to me. It definitely needs more kissing, I agree. This was so fun! I liked this stream. This was fun for me. This is very, this was just for me, really. This was a very me kind of stream. I just get to play a game about beautiful women. What more could you possibly want? What more could you possibly want? That was really loud, sorry. Headphone warning. Ah, okay. I love you guys. That was awful. Don't forget to fasten your seatbelts and prepare for anti-gravity because we are going to space. Space! な、宇宙なの。